Hi students, welcome to Math for You. Today we are going to discuss about few questions which can expect for our board exam. So let's get started. This is the first question. Two numbers are in the ratio 2:3 and their LCM is 180. What is the HCF of these numbers? So we have here the ratio given for two numbers. So let the first number be A and the second number be B. First number be A, so that the ratio is given 2:3. Can we write it as 2x and second number be 3x, as x is a common ratio over here. Okay, so now we understood first term. We have first number, we have taken it as 2x. Second number, we have taken it as 3x. Okay, let's find out the factors of these two. So the factors of 2x we can write it as 2 and x. For 3x we can write it as 3 and x, right? So you can see here it is given the LCM of these two numbers is 180 degree. That means LCM of A and B is 180. And we are finding out the LCM over here. You know how to find out the LCM of these two numbers? How to find out the LCM? We will take the numbers, all the numbers which are present over there with the highest power. You can see here 6x is the LCM. So LCM of the two numbers is equal to 180. And what about the HCF? HCF means the highest common factor. From these two, only x is the common factor over there. So we can see that the HCF is x. This is what we are asked to find out here, right? So LCM is given as 180. So that means x will be equal to 180 divided by 6. What is that? That is equal to 30. And this 30 is the HCF. Is that clear? Okay, so let's move on to the next question. The largest number which divides 72 and 127, leaving reminders 7 and 10 respectively. How can we find out this one? So this kind of questions are asked multiple times during the previous years. So we have to go through this very carefully. So 72 and 127 are the two numbers. The reminders are 7 and 10. So first what you have to do is we have to subtract these reminders from the given number. So 72 minus 7 you have to do first, that is 65. And the next is 127 minus 10, that is equal to 117. Now the largest number which divides, that is what is asked. So there we will go with HCF. So HCF of these two numbers, that means after the subtraction 65 and 117 you have to find out. So let's do prime factorization to find out this. So 65, as you know, 5 times 13 is 65, then 13 times 1 is 13. That's done for 65. Now we will be going with the next number. What is the next number? 117. So here 3 times 39 will go, again 3 times 13 will go, 13 times 1. So you can see here the factors. 65, for 65 the factors are 5 times 13 times 1. And for 117 you can see the factors are 3 times 3 times 13 times 1. So here we will be finding out what the HCF. So the HCF of the highest number which divides these two, we are finding out by finding the HCF. That is equal to, HCF means what? The highest common factor. So 5 is not there in 117, 3 is not there in 65. So you can see here the common factor can be 13, right? So that is 13 is the HCF. So we can say that the largest number which divides 72 and 127, leaving these 7 and 10 respectively, is 13. Is that clear? So now we are going with the next question. So if so, we have found out with the largest number. Now you can see here, write the smallest number which is divisible by both 306 and 657. So how can we find out? Can you tell me? Exactly, you have to go with the LCM of these two numbers directly. Okay, and what is the LCM you are getting for these two numbers will be the answer. That means you have to do the prime factorization of 306 as well as One more number is there, 657. Do the prime factorization and find out. This is a homework for you. I will give you the answer. The answer is 22338. This will be the answer. So do check it and find out whether you are getting the correct answer. Okay. So next, this is related to the polynomials chapter. This is also a very good question. Okay. So if alpha and beta are the zeros of the polynomial, okay, which is the polynomial, f of x is equal to x squared minus 6x plus k. Find the value of k such that alpha square plus beta square is equal to what? 40. So here first we will go with finding the sum of the zeros and the product of zeros of the given polynomial. So we have the polynomial. What is the polynomial? We have x squared minus 6x plus k. Okay, and also find the value of k such that alpha square plus beta square is equal to 40. So we have that alpha square plus beta square is equal to what? 40. These are the things given. Beta square is equal to 40. Let it be there. So we are taking this one, and let me find out what is alpha plus beta. Since it's given alpha and beta are the zeros, we are going to find out what is alpha plus beta. That means sum of zeros. What is the formula to find the sum of zeros? Minus b by a, right? So you can see here a is equal to 1, b is equal to minus 6, and c is equal to k. So here, when we are finding out the sum of the zeros, the formula is already minus b by a. We have here b as negative 6. So it will be negative of negative 6 by 1. So you got it as 6. Now we are going with alpha beta. That means the product of the zeros. So product of zeros is equal to, the formula is c by a. What is c? We have is k by 1. That is equal to k. Okay. Now we have, it is given like alpha square plus beta square is equal to what? 40. So we have an identity alpha plus beta the whole square. What is alpha plus beta the whole square? That means a plus b the whole square is a square plus 2ab plus b square, right? Similarly, we are writing here a square plus b square plus 2ab. Now here it is alpha square plus beta square. So if I'm shifting this 2 alpha beta to the other side, can I get alpha square plus beta square? So alpha square plus beta square is equal to alpha plus beta the whole square minus 2 alpha beta, right? And it is given, this is equal to what is given? 40, right? So this is equal to alpha plus beta the whole square minus 2 alpha beta. We have alpha plus beta, we found out here as 6, and alpha beta also we have here as k. So let me write it again. So alpha plus beta the whole square minus 2 alpha beta is equal to 40. Okay, what is alpha plus beta? We have 6 square minus 2 into alpha beta is k is equal to 40. Okay, so 6 square is 36. 36 minus 2k is equal to 40. From here, can we write it as negative 2k is equal to 40 minus 36? What is that? 40 minus 36 is 4. So that means negative 2k is equal to 4. What is k is equal to? 4 by negative 2. Can we write it as negative 2? So the answer for the value of k is negative 2. Is that clear? So first we found out the sum and the product of the zeros of the given polynomial, and then we have go ahead with what we have to find out. Always check what is given. That will be helpful to find out what to be found.